boo 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 beep. Beep boo 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 beep. Ooh, bop. Beep beep boo 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 beep. Beep boo 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 beep. I didn't know what song I was gonna start the show with. This is a chaotic mess. But we're gonna keep going and 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 going till we hit the end.
We did it.
Hi everybody, welcome to Secret Handshake. What's going on? This is so new. Oh my God. The power that I'm feeling coursing through my body right now is just intense. What's up? I'm Cassian.
I'm Jerry.
I'm Harper.
And this is Secret Handshake Live. This is a live stream that we do.
Ooh, are we supposed to be live right now?
Are we?
No, we're live right now. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. This is how.
Rude.
This is like. This is the level of professionalism that we're working with. And it's.
We're both professionals.
Yes.
Okay.
It's that Jerry and I are professionals. Actually, Jerry and I are the ones responsible for all the tech, and Harper is just here to sort of like act the role,
act
which
the
he's
mess.
like,
Yeah.
and he's like an excellent actor. I mean, you would really think that he actually is in charge of all of this, but he's not. It's girl power all the way. So welcome to our New Year's show. We
The famous New Year song.
the famous New Year's
Oh,
song.
I sing this year.
Oh.
That's not true. I'll never sing. A coworker today asked me, she was like, how would you feel about, like, if we put together a karaoke thing? I said, would I be required to sing? And she said, of course. And I said, no, thank you then.
You said, and I will not show my face.
I'm the masked singer.
We will not be talking about. Maybe we will. I don't know. Maybe we will be talking about the Masked Singer.
Will we?
I can't.
We'll find out.
I can't imagine.
I have no plans to.
I have no plans to either, but
knows?
who knows what
a live show,
our
anything can
what they've been
happen.
watching out on the Clue Crew.
yeah, exactly. So we have a great show for you guys tonight. I see that we have a few people tuned in. If you want to just jump on in the comments, it's like really interesting to be sort of like guiding the conversation because it kind of feels like a test. Like, do I actually know what we do on the show? Like, I have to describe it. Do I actually know what happens?
Yeah.
Like, it's more just like I sort of like jack out when I'm here, and it's like it's like a cruise control sort of situation. I mean, I'm like very like invested in the show, but it's different when you're in the position of power.
Well, that's great. We've got Emma in the chat eating falafel.
Oh my gosh! Falafel I made last night.
Falafel is one of the things we talked about. I'm the falafel guy, and we're getting there.
Yeah.
Is what I'll say. We're getting there.
The other day, I went down to get falafel for the two of us, and the falafel guy saw me, said, "Oh, he sent you this time. No onions, right?"
Okay. Well, don't give away my exciting order. Wouldn't want to spoil that for the folks at home.
And it was so sweet because it wasn't like we've only been there together once.
Yeah, I was very surprised
He knew.
that he knew.
I mean, listen, my view on people who like see you as regulars in New York City, like they truly are the backbone of the galaxy, I'd like to say. I'd like to just go ahead and put that one out there.
Yeah.
I recently went to my corner store. So Emma, who's in the comments, you may know her as my girlfriend. She was out of town for the holidays for 10 days. And on the day that she flew back into the city, I was like, okay, texting her, like, what would you love to come home to? Like, what do you miss eating in New York? Like, what do you want? And she was like, honestly, I want a sandwich from the deli. And I was like, you got it. Which we're in the deli constantly.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're in the
deli. Ba-da-ba. And so I was like, okay, so I go, her flight got in late, so I head into the corner store at like, it's like 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
Sure. Who cares?
I'm like the deli, like
Anytime.
the stove is open 24 hours. Like they'll make you.
The stove's open, folks.
They will stove you a sandwich.
They will stove you a sandwich. The grill, hot to the touch. 24 hours.
Ring, ring. Is the stove open? Yeah, we're still stoving things. Don't worry. All night.
I'm hearing the word stove, and I'm like, what is that even?
Yeah.
I can't even picture what it is. Mm-hmm. So I was like, like the thing is about like dating a woman is that another white woman is that everywhere we go, people are like, you two are related, aren't you? And I'm like, definitely not. Like we're doing things that related people should not be doing together. And they'll be like, you guys look exactly alike. We look nothing alike. I mean, in the same way that like every white woman looks the same, sure. But like in a way where it's like we don't share any really similar features. Yeah. I'm like, why are you continually trying to tell me that my partner looks like my sister? Yeah. I'm like, she's definitely not. I think. And we're waiting on we're waiting on Ancestry.com. Merry Christmas. But and so usually it's like you go into like your regular places, and I'm like, I don't know what they think. Do they think we're just friends? Right. Like you can't know. And so there's this guy who works there who we think it's like owned by a family, and he's there like very often, and he's always super sweet. And so I'm like checking out. He's like, hey, like how's it going? Like Happy New Year. I'm like, I love you so much. Like Happy New Year. Like how are you? Like it's so good to see you. And he's like, oh, is your girlfriend here? And I was like, oh my God, this couldn't get any better. And I was like, oh my God. Like I was like, actually no, like she's flying in tonight. I asked her what she wanted, and she was like, I want a sandwich from the deli. And he was like, I love it. And I was like, we love you. And he was like, what? And I was like, and I was just like, yeah, I'll do that for you. And he was like, that's great. That's great. If I don't see you, Happy New Year. Like, he was just like a sweetheart. Yeah. Then I walked outside, and true story, a woman walked by me with a puppy that was this big, a beige baby pit bull with gray blue eyes. Aww. And it was the baby puppy's, like, second walk.
Oh, it was walking? For some reason in my mind she was carrying the pup.
No, this puppy was so excited. Her name was Lupe. She was so excited. She wanted, and the woman was immediately like, you can say hi, like to the dog. Was
this
like,
story
you can.
rules.
I was like, I love Lupe.
I was like, I walked out, and then I was saying to the woman with the dog, I feel blessed right now. And she was like, of course you can pet. Yeah, it was like talking to me. It was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and pet her. This puppy was like a precious, tiny little donut pierogi puppy. So small, but like with the big paws.
Oh, I haven't had pierogies in so long.
The big paws, because you're you're like, oh, you're gonna get bigger.
You're gonna get bigger. Yeah, and then I was like, I walked home with
pierogies do sound good.
It sounds so good.
Last time we ate pierogies together, we spent a lot of money on
We don't need to talk about that pierogi party.
Are so good.
We gotta do a pierogi movie night.
We gotta do a pierogi party.
Let's just get like when our oven's back
New Year's resolution, pierogi party.
Okay, I predict we'll do a pierogi party.
Clink.
Clank.
Clunk.
No, that sounds amazing. And I will say, like, truly, the thing that brings me the most joy is being in any way able to convince myself I'm a regular somewhere.
Oh my God, yeah.
If you even pretend to recognize me, I'm like, yes!
I mean, it's truly just like a dream come true. And like, since living here, like, I'll have lived in New York for 3 years this March. And I haven't lived somewhere long enough to be a regular because I've been constantly subletting, so I've been moving so often. So, like, the fact that these people who know me as a regular are also angels on earth is just, like, the cherry on top.
It's so nice.
I mean, it was, like, truly, like, I told Emma, like, I was like, I guess you literally brought blessings back with you here because it was like it was an unreal experience.
Oh, sounds so good.
It was
a
so
nice
good.
Start to the new year.
I know.
Beautiful.
A story that made me realize I'm hungry.
What if you could have like anything at all right now? What would it be? Like just like
it would be pierogies, but I don't need a lot. Is the thing. I did eat a meal.
I want like
what kind of pierogi?
3 pierogies, and I want to eat them slow.
Yeah, I want I want a classic pierogi, and I want it with a cold applesauce.
Absolutely.
See, I want a cheddar pierogi with a cold sour cream.
Ooh,
That
baby! I want 15 pierogies, any style, and I want to eat them in under 5 minutes.
Yes, please.
Yum, vacuum.
Yeah.
This is your impression of Kirby.
Oh my gosh.
So should we go into a segment? I am hosting the show, but I don't know the order of the segments. I have
So first we have to go over to...
Well, it's okay. So we have our free agent, Nicholas Sanchez, over in our Midwest offices right now. The last time we checked in with Nick last week, not last week, it was last year,
ago.
actually.
Yeah, last year. Haven't talked to him since last year.
Oh. You miss me, buddy.
Honestly, the last time I saw Harper, the last thing I said to him was, hey, see you next year. And then he told me he was never going to talk to me again.
I tried not to, but no, she found me.
Here we are.
Here I am. I just showed up on the doorstep in a
her
basket with a blanket over myself.
It was very cute.
I said, please carry me. And they were like,
and then we each took a handle. We're like,
yeah, it's very strong.
I am very strong.
You
Yeah,
guys
you
are so
are.
strong.
These guns are no muscle.
Bang, bang.
Okay. They're no muscle? All right.
So I think that we should go ahead and we have a video from Nick about his status. Oh, I was going to say the last time we heard from him, he I think was under house
He was
arrest.
under house arrest.
I believe he had done some small crimes.
Yeah, so we're all very
Small crimes court.
interested. We're not really that concerned because I think he's like living the high life or something.
Seems like he was living large.
Yeah, the Miller high life, I
Yeah.
think.
Champagne of beers. Is that true?
I think it's a
Sure.
yeah. We'll get into it.
It's not important.
Let's roll the tape.
Hey folks, it's Nick Sanchez from Secret Handshake back again, 2019. I don't know how it works on the Eastern Time Zone, but in Tulsa, it is 2019. I am, of course, swearing off electricity. That's why I have this candle with me. I'm not on the run anymore. But you'll find that out on this edition of Around the Nick in Tulsa Days. When last I left you, I was under house arrest in a house that the government gave me. A nice house, a big house. That was wonderful, but unfortunately I've been exonerated for all past sins, past, present, and future. So I am no longer under house arrest. I'm back in the wilderness, scouring Tulsa for the most interesting details that this city has to offer. And the fun fact for this edition of Around the Nick in Tulsa Days is a little 2019 prediction. I know that you have them as well, but my prediction is Tulsa specific. And my prediction, Tulsa will finally host the 1996 Olympics. Yep, it's going to happen right here in 2019 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The 1996 Olympics. We're coming for you, Nancy Kerrigan. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
All right.
I mean, it's good to see that Nick is finally saved.
Yeah. I'm so happy for Tulsa.
I'm really happy for Tulsa.
They wanted this for so long.
That's a big event, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's going to bring in a lot of money.
Good job.
I don't know a lot about sports or
No.
athletes or like torches, really.
I know a little bit about athleisure.
Oh, tell
It's
us.
comfortable.
Oh my God.
That's all I know.
That's that seems to be pretty much it, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay.
But Nick talked about some predictions for 2019, and I think that that's a near perfect segue to a segment that we like to call 2019 predictions. Thank you. So I'll go ahead and start off
Okay.
with some predictions that I,
Great.
I really like sat down at the beginning of this year and I was just like, can you like connect me to my higher self? Like, let me just like feel the energy of this year. Let me just like be open and embrace like what this year could be. And so these were just some musings that I wrote down that I just feel in my bones,
Okay.
my leg bones, my arm bones, my back bones.
Okay.
One prediction that I had, so the first one is that I'm getting hotter and anyone who disagrees with me is getting uglier. That's one prediction that I have. That is to say that it's not that I don't want to be challenged. It's just that if you disagree with me in a way that I disagree with you, you are getting uglier. And that seems just like a foolproof kind of
Yeah.
prediction. It's pretty
Yeah.
solid, pretty safe, I'd say.
Oh, we've got several here.
Yeah, I got another
Okay,
one.
Okay.
Another one I have is that summer will last for 6 months.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
Okay.
A third one I have is I'm gonna shit the bed. Which I mean, it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Yeah. Sexism is over.
Oh, that's a bold one.
Yeah,
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
it's over. And anybody who like, cause like everybody who is like contributing to it will die.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
No plans on that. Just sort of like a general, like a feeling.
Yeah, it's gonna end this year. I have good good feeling about that.
Good vibe.
And the last one is get the strap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Okay.
I think you have to.
All right,
All right
yeah,
then.
go ahead.
I predict that this year there will be more polar bears.
Mm.
I think they're going to be the animal of the season. And by the season, I mean 2019. We all
Yeah.
love polar bears.
We do.
I predict that I wrote these all down, like on January 1st, of course, but then I like burnt them to make sure that like,
Yeah.
because augury is
Cleanse.
dangerous. Yeah. I fully predict fewer trees.
Okay.
Like it's a bummer, but
Yeah.
I predict it.
That is Bummertown, USA. Population
Um,
trees, I guess. No trees.
And I project more of me writing predictions.
Oh. Interesting.
Ooh, I love
Okay.
that prediction.
Some self-fulfilling prophecies, maybe.
Jerry's my psychic.
Oh.
I'm a polar bear. I love things and eat trees.
Great.
Eucalyptus. Or,
Okay.
I don't know. What do polar bears eat? Penguins.
Fish.
Ah, snow cones. I've
Oh
seen
my
the
God.
illustrations.
Yes.
Yeah. I had a prediction, which I predict that this show is going to get picked up by NBC.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
That's my prediction.
Harper. Abundance.
NBC is going to pick up this show.
NBC. Will we get in trouble for that?
Not once we're on the network.
Like they're like, actually, you forgot the logo.
They love it. They're like, well, how come yet that little peacock's not down there yet?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, can we do that?
Yeah, get that little guy behind the corner.
I'm like, can you do maybe not like a peacock, but like
Just
A bird.
a colorful bird. Let's get started.
yeah,
Birds
Toucan
of
Sam.
Paradise are great.
Well, maybe not
Not
Toucan
Toucan Sam, but like Toucan
Sure.
Sandra,
Did you know that back in the day,
his sister.
they thought birds of paradise didn't have feet because they never had to land.
Oh.
Oh my God,
They do have feet, but when they would bring
you just fly in. I
When-
did. Boy, my arm's tired.
Yeah.
when they would bring like birds of paradise back to England and like put them on display, they would always like bring back like the taxidermied little bods, and they didn't put the feet back on, and so they thought
They were like, yeah, they don't need these.
they were like, these birds are great. They're like majestic, tropical, like fairy birds that never land.
Boy, are their arms tired.
God,
Yeah.
truly.
Um,
We fly high, no lie.
I like birds.
You know this. Wait, you like birds?
Yeah.
I feel like you infamously don't like birds.
That's not true. I like birds just fine.
Birds good. I
Does Nick hate birds?
I don't know
I don't
about
know.
Nick, are you here?
Nick, if you're here,
Haven't seen Nick
twice.
in the chat, nor have I
I'm gonna text Nick right now.
heard him about.
I'm gonna text Nick right now.
Okay. We're sending a text message, so we'll get close on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just get here. Nick
But like,
Pins Sanchez.
I think what's really important is that I love birds.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Yeah,
Nick.
no, what's not to like
I like
about
to touch
birds?
a bird. I like to feed a bird. I like to talk to a bird. I like to look at a bird.
Now, it is in the chat, Emma is saying that she hates birds.
Is
Yeah.
that who you're thinking of?
I know she hates birds. They freak her out. She's like, their bodies are empty.
Okay.
They're not empty,
valid.
they're delicate.
She's like, she was traumatized by the scene in Shrek.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah, it's
yeah,
bad.
where the bird,
She sings.
yeah,
It's
Fiona
no good.
and the bird is singing.
Mhm.
They're having like sort of a sing off.
Mm-hmm. The bird pops.
The bird. I mean, let's just say. How else do you say it? The bird pops. And left Emma with some
Yeah, I mean,
bird
that's some
bias.
trauma to
I
work
mean,
on. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like Po Buddy's Nerfect.
Sure.
So that's the feeling about birds. But I wondered, okay, do you hate birds? I am asking Nick.
Great.
I just texted Nick, hey Nick, we're on stream, just saying hey. Do you hate birds?
Okay. So good. We'll have an answer on
good,
that
good,
soon,
good.
assuming he's
Hopefully we'll get
not asleep.
Or on the run. He could be hiding. You could have just given away
Wait,
his
he's
position.
giving up a-
swore off electronics
Tris is-
or something like
yeah,
that.
is that a thing?
You know what? He sometimes he says things and it's really just to throw off the people watching.
Yeah, he's a liar,
Yeah,
isn't he?
No, Nick's very honest.
honest Nick.
Yeah, that's why I put him in charge of my finances.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very honest fella.
Should we hear more from him, perhaps? Should we move
Yeah.
into another segment? We
Let's-
do have more videos from Nick.
Yeah, is the next segment a regular segment that we do?
Yeah,
every week?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Now this is a regular segment.
Now, this is a segment we do every single week. Sorry, my back hurts. This is a segment we do every single week here on Secret Handshake, where we talk about the content, the films, the movies, the television shows, the books that we've seen, read, or experienced throughout the week. This is a segment that we like to call Pitch a Tent, where we talk about the content we would like to pitch this week. Now, my content is a little TV show on Hulu called Runaways, Season 2. I believe I talked about Season 1 on the show previously. Season 2 is real weird. The show really takes a weird turn. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. I can't say the word weird anymore, alright? I feel like Al Yankovic when I'm talking about how the show is weird, but it's a little bit less superhero and a little bit more like alien sci-fi kind of stuff. Very interesting, very... of interesting note that I learned watching Season 2 is that Jake Fogelnest is a co-executive producer on this show. Very odd thing to be true in Hollywood. Very interesting, but it's still a fun watch. I'm excited for Season 3 to see what happens next. The season ended on a real big cliffhanger involving some of the major characters, and their fate is unknown. This has been Nick Sanchez with Pitch a Tent, Secret Handshake, Candle.
I just want to say Nick looks beautiful in candlelight.
Yeah, I would say that is true. I agree. I also would say we are also watching Runaways.
We at least watched the first episode of the second season.
Same thing.
Okay. How do you feel about it?
About the same. It's good.
Yeah.
We liked it.
Always exciting when a television show does a cliffhanger where you don't know the outcome of the characters. Whatever Nick said, it was generic.
Yeah.
Is the joke I was making.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. I'm enjoying it.
That's a Marvel thing, right?
Yeah. Brian K. Vaughan to the source material. I know things about comics sometimes, and that's not really true, but it is a good segue into... Oh, we already did the Spider-Verse last week. Never mind.
But we can talk about Spider-Verse this week. Nick talked about how he watched it last week.
Yeah, we watched it this week,
But
and
this week we watched
liked
it, and we also liked it.
Is that the animated movie?
Yes.
You likey?
We likey. You should see it. It's funny.
It's very
It's
good.
good.
I want to see it. I will watch pretty much any cartoon.
Yeah,
It's
it's
very
good.
Except for bad ones.
Yeah, but it's good.
But I heard it's good.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
Mhm.
Emma, let's go see it.
People are weirdly resistant to cartoons.
It's true.
Don't
You
even
know.
get me
I
started.
know. Yeah, fair enough.
Don't
fair
even
enough.
get me started.
Yeah. I feel like I have done nothing but consume Tent for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, because you saw
I wanna
another
hear
movie
about it.
as well, right?
Yeah. I also saw The Favorite, the movie about Queen Anne being super gay.
They're gonna revoke my gay card soon if I don't go see it.
Honestly, like
they're on my ass about it.
Yeah.
God.
I went to see it. I love period pieces. I enjoy things about not so much the British monarchy, but like the sort of general like nobility. And obviously, I love all the gay things.
Love all the gay things.
And it was great. It was fantastic. It was much sadder than the internet and trailers led me to believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little bit traumatizing, I would say.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. Like, there's like the dark humor that's in the trailers is in there, but like in context, I personally found it to be more sad and sad and sad.
Three sads.
But like it's funny. I don't know. It was very, very good though. It was incredibly moving. It was incredibly stressful. It was great. I loved it. I like to be sad, although I didn't cry.
Wow.
Maybe I cried a little, but yeah, it wasn't the sort of sad where you cry, and I will cry at all the things.
Jerry loves to cry, and I love it about her.
So good.
I haven't cried a lot lately, but in a good way. A good release way.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is good. Were you crying at any tent? What tent have you been consuming?
So, let's see. Okay, the one that's fresh in my mind, which I didn't write down in our doc, is that I have been listening to. I'm gonna plug a musician.
Okay.
The musician is Palehound.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I feel like a lot of people know the song Cinnamon by the band, and it's like, oh my God, came down and roughed me up. It's like,
that feels right.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's like a popular song. I am talking about it's actually not like it's their newest album, but it came out June of 20, maybe even 17 or 18. So, like, I have just been asleep to it, and I know a few songs by it from, like, being on certain, like, suggested playlists or whatever, and I was like, you know what, I really want to hear this specific song, and I went and listened to it, and then I was like, I'm just going to listen to the whole album, and I haven't stopped. I've just listened to the whole album on repeat since yesterday morning at, like, 8 a.m., It's really good. I was like, God, this really sounds like I really admire the lead singer and like guitarist. Her name is Ellen Kepner. She's like a fat queer woman. I'm gonna say woman, but she might not be a woman.
Okay.
But I was like, God, this really sounds like a lot like Elliott Smith, but it's like not Elliott Smith. And then I was like reading her. Because I was like, I don't really want to compare her to him, but like he's one of her biggest like inspirations. So I was like, okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's really, really good. I think the lyrics are very good. The songs are very like catchy in like a sad sort of Elliott Smith kind of way. I just think it's really good, and I really love all of her music. And I had just like not fully given that album like time, and now I can't stop listening to it, and I'm not going to stop until I know every word of every song. So it's nice to be in that.
Yeah. I'm going to have to give it a shot.
Yeah, I really like it a lot. So I haven't cried at that, but it has made me emotional.
Feel things.
My other thing was, is it new episodes of Steven Universe?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're like...
Things are happening.
Things are happening.
On Homeworld. I don't know. I saw one preview. I don't know anything. We
are on Homeworld, and I don't want to give any spoilers. Excuse me, away.
Diamond Days. Is that what it's called?
Like, maybe, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah. But it's really cool because up until the last couple episodes, we've had a few Homeworld episodes, but like no world building of that really. And like no world building of like the diamonds and their kingdom. It's been like people trying to survive under that, like in secret, or gems trying to survive under that in secret, but no like
we know about the resistance, but not so much like
exactly like the actual like dictatorship, like I guess like monarchy maybe is like what you could liken it to.
The Horde.
And it's like and it's really good and like interesting and like I'm pretty sure I cried watching those.
That it seems
it's really good. There's oh my god, yes I did, because there's a new song in one of the new episodes that is I have goosebumps just thinking about it. That Steven sings that it's just it's really good. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Speaking of advocating for cartoons, I'm like Steven Universe is my favorite my favorite cartoon I've ever watched, I think.
Okay. Cool. People,
it's so good. It's really, really good.
I'm tragically behind on Steven Universe.
It's hard.
We should watch more. We watched some of it together not very long ago, and we should watch more.
Yeah, it's so good. It's very, very good. That's I think those are my two
main tents.
My 2 tents. Is that true?
Yeah, you also said you might be interested in talking about a Real Housewives thing.
Oh, I've also been... Okay, so Hulu just released... it's not the latest season. It's the year of 2017, I believe.
Okay.
So it's season 8 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay.
It's a really interesting dynamic because... Okay, so I will talk about one housewife in particular because... one of the housewives is John Cougar Mellencamp. You know John Cougar Mellencamp?
Yeah, how is
John
that?
Cougar Mellencamp is one of the housewives?
His daughter.
Oh,
Teddy.
Okay.
Teddy Mellencamp, who is someone who as a new house. So it's really interesting to see like housewife. She's a new housewife this season.
So how often do you get new housewives? Sorry, I kind of just assumed it was.
You generally get a new housewife every season. Like, you generally get a new housewife every season.
Okay.
And so it's always really interesting to see, like, because there's, like, I think 2 women who have been there since season 1.
Okay.
So there's, like, some OG housewives. There's ones who have been there for, since, like, the 3rd season. There's ones who have been there for, like, maybe 3 seasons or just 2 seasons.
Okay.
And so she's brand new. It's always fascinating to see, like, what sort of persona the housewife will take.
Okay.
Because it's always, like, this group of girls, it's not for the weak-willed. Like, it's very that. It's very, like, you gotta hold your own with these women. Like, we're all very...
These kitties have claws.
Like, we're all very opinionated. And, like... And
we're gonna tell you what it's like. We're gonna throw a wine in your face.
Everybody loves to say, women supporting women. But it's like...
On the show, they say that?
They say that to each other. They're like, I don't want the drama. Like, one of the women was literally wearing a shirt that says, we should all be feminists. I was like, okay. Like, you're not wrong, but, like, you're wrong. Maybe feminism is bad.
You're hitting... that's the mic. But an interesting production note, I thought Jerry was requesting that I fetch the rest of a bottle of wine so that there might be some refills. No, she was just looking for a new bottle of wine.
Just a full one.
Just a full new one to open up on the show.
Well, we started the night with like a quarter of a bottle of wine that I was finishing off, and so I just wanted one more glass.
Yeah.
Do you like Chianti?
Yes. I don't know, but yes.
Okay, great.
So I just wanted to give a little, just very quick, the type of persona that Teddy Mellencamp is.
Did you say the type of fursona?
Yes.
Okay.
She is a furry. So she is taking the strong stance that she is not like other girls.
Oh, good.
But in a way that is like, I don't care about money. but your dad was John Cougar Mellencamp.
Right, you don't have to care about money.
She's like, I didn't even know my dad was a celebrity. I thought everybody's dads were on the radio, is like a line that she says.
Truly,
She had a broken home. She's like, I always understood the value of $1 in the same breath as saying, my neighborhood, you couldn't buy a property for less than $1 million.
Right.
She insists that she's like down to earth, like she's been described as bohemian by other housewives. She's like, she is like low maintenance in comparison to some of the women on the show, but like, we can do it. We can do it.
Well, we're fine.
Yeah. But
Tricky situation
it's
here.
truly just like a joy and pure terror to watch her try, because like her whole thing is like she was an equestrian.
Oh, I love equestrian.
Right, so she thinks, which is like a rich person's sport, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
Yeah.
if you live anywhere other than like the middle of the woods, and even if you live in the middle of the woods, like having a horse, like you have to have a place for the horse, and like most people board their horses, which is incredibly expensive.
Right. And she like is like, I love horse. She's like, to this day, if I want to relax, I'm going to go to the barn. That is like truly a direct quote.
Yeah.
It's fascinating. I recommend it if you like reality TV. She's insufferable. They're all insufferable, and I love all of them. Mostly, my obsession is Erica Jane, who I'm not going to get into, but maybe for a future stream we can do a watch of like an infamous episode. And I'd love to talk about it.
I love that.
I have lots of opinions about housewives.
We'll do that on Twitch sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be very fun.
Thank you for letting me talk so much about housewives.
Sure, of
We
course.
love it. Sorry, I'm going to get you some candy in a moment. I'm being very rude.
Some wine being poured here now.
Do you have
any
any
tent, dear?
tent? Harper?
Not really.
We just watched. Do you want to?
Yeah, I think everything I've done is that was a deep pour, huh?
Sorry. I poured you deeper than I poured me.
Ooh, peppery. Is that true?
Is it? I don't know. I haven't had any yet.
I don't know. Could be.
This is a new bottle for me. It smells great though.
My palate is like based in like ranch and mayonnaise. So it's just like I can't really taste anything other than those two things.
We've watched a bunch of stuff, but nothing that's like been super interesting that we haven't already talked about. But I guess one thing that we mentioned in the past, but that I have sort of come back to and I've been listening to a lot now, is Open Mike Eagles, What Happens When I Try to Relax.
Yeah.
Which I'm very into.
Tell me about that.
It's very good. It's like, 6 songs. And it was, I believe, self-released, which I think is the first time he's done that.
What is this? I'm sorry?
Open Mike Eagle?
I don't know what that is.
He's a rapper, and...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very good. Relatable, I believe, is the main
The single, yeah. Off of that one.
This particular, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd say check that one out. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one. I know, I think Nick mentioned it probably on the stream, and I had listened to it a little bit at that time, but I've gone back to it and listened to it a lot more.
Cool.
Yeah, it's very good. I've mostly listened to it sort of by being near you, but I've also listened to it a little on my own, and it's quite good.
Yeah.
I just remembered a thing I recently did, which broke my little heart, which is that I started a trilogy, the Stormlight. I believed that I started a trilogy, the Stormlight trilogy by Brandon Sanderson, who is the sci-fi fantasy writer who finished the Wheel of Time. If anyone cares what that means. So that's where I started it. I got through the first book, and I was kind of like, you know? I started the second book. I got a couple chapters into the second book. I was like, you know what? I've decided this isn't good. It's not doing a great job. Like, it's just like, there were like 3 women. And I was like, I'm just going to finish. Like, I'm just going to push through. Like, I'm having a fine time, even if I'm like, it's objectively not good. I was like, I'm just going to push through. I'm just going to finish the trilogy. Over the weekend, I got to the very last book of the trilogy. I was like, all right, we got to be wrapping up soon. Why are we introducing new elements? What is happening? It's the first 3 books of a 10-part series.
We're not wrapping up. We're just getting started.
Only the first 3 are out.
Action's still rising, folks.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
You've read the exposition.
Right.
Now you're ready to get started.
And I'm probably, like, as they come out, I'm probably going to finish it because I'm a monster. But I was just
You're
like...
a good reader.
I was like, I'm just going to push through the rest of my trilogy. I was like, I just want to know how it ends.
Oh, my God. That's funny. You think you...
10-part series.
That's a lot of parts.
It
The
is.
4's not even out yet.
It's too many. It's going to take too long.
That's like a long... Yeah, that's like a really big commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have commitment issues with books, specifically.
Yeah. I mean, I'll read a 15-part series.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Did you feel better by the end of the 3rd book?
I did feel better about it. Like, I felt like more, like, complexity had been introduced.
Okay.
I still got very mad. There's a point at which, like... So you have, like, one main female who gets, like, POV. Like, gets to be the narrator. And then there are 3 main male characters who get to be the narrator. And then there are also, like, 2 other, like, strong female characters.
Right.
And truly there was a point where the, like, female protagonist and the male protagonist started to make goo-goo eyes at each other, and I was like, I truly threw my Kindle. I was so mad. I, like, was swearing loudly. I was furious. Yeah. So, it's better. I'm, like, invested in the story, but, like, in the same way where I'm like, I'm gonna read it. Don't bother starting.
What's it called again?
It's called the Stormlight Saga, I guess.
Okay.
By Brandon Sanderson, who is
The Sanderson sister.
um
Hello, Salem. My name's Winifred. What's yours? I put a spell on you. Thank you for just letting me go into that.
Of
Wow,
course.
just
that's
took
too
over me.
many women for this author.
Whew. He was like, I hate having sisters growing up. So I'm going to write a book with this is like me imagining that
Yeah,
he's like a Sanderson sister.
Yeah, I love it.
And he's like, my sisters are witches. Like, and he's
Yeah.
like, no, really? He's like, no women in my book. And they're like casting spells on him. Like, yeah. They're the reason that there are any, like, female characters in the book at all. Like,
Right.
this is a full fantasy that I have now.
I love it. No, he's very much like, he loves to be, like, clever. He's like, oh, I'm going to take, like a standard story, and then, like, I'm gonna pick it apart.
Okay.
And it's fine, but I'm just like, be clever with more women. I don't know. That's my note to you,
Mr.
Brandon.
Sanderson.
I also am always constantly like, it's a Brandon or Brian, but I believe it's Brandon.
I think it's Brandon.
It's
it's
like
Brandon.
this literally
Yeah.
the same name.
Yeah.
So do we want to go into a Charentale?
Sure, you don't have to speak in code. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys probably didn't understand anything I just said. So we're going to go into another segment. You might remember it from kindergarten or 1st grade, maybe even 2nd grade. Who knows how old they go these days. This is a segment we call Show and Tell, where we show things and tell about them. Who wants to start?
Should we let Nick start, or?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's let
We don't have to.
No, I want to let Nick start.
Roll that beautiful Nick footage.
All right.
Roll that beautiful Nick foot.
Dun 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 dun. That's right, it's Show and Tell. And this week's Show and Tell, I can officially announce that I have been cast in Star Wars Episode 19, the one where Darth Vader's great-grandson gets his ass kicked. I, of course, played Darth Vader's great-grandson's ass, and I'm very excited about this film. We shoot in, 10 years from now? I don't know, man. It's a weird timeline. Doesn't really make any sense. J.J. Abrams is, of course, directing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Check it out. Star Wars Episode 19. Show and Tell. Secret Handshake. Nick Sanchez. Candle.
Absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I have a prediction, and it's that's going to be a hit.
Okay, what's your show and tell, Jerry?
Well, my tell is that I hate this line.
Uh-oh.
Did you get pepper?
I'm getting pepper.
Okay, good.
Also ass.
Oh, that's what that is.
Does
it say pepper and ass?
It smells really good.
Yeah, on the back it says ass, yeah.
Okay, on the back. Yeah, that's where they put it.
It says contains ass.
May contain traces of ass.
My show and tell is this tiny television that Harper bought.
I was with him when he bought it, and he was like, do you want to go get, like, we were in line, and I was like, oh my goo-goo head.
You loved
Me
it.
want.
Yeah.
He was like, do you want to go get it? And I was like, I do, but I'm already, like, I'm next in line.
It's so cute,
Sorry.
and I love it. And if you look through this little hole and click this little button.
Can you even see my tiny TV tattoo?
Oh, this is good. Here.
Perfect.
Cassianie loved it so much that she went and got it tattooed on.
Yeah, I did. I was like, if I can't get this, it's the next best thing.
Not through it.
I'm like, could you? I don't know.
I was pretty confident you would be able to, but it has little scenes in it, and like all things I do, Harper actually did it, and I am just benefiting from it.
These are two dinosaurs.
They're so cute.
On a date in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of.
Oh my god.
I think that my mom had a little plastic TV in our home that there was a little dog that looked at it.
What?
That little TV reminded me of that, and that's why I got added
my god,
to the collection.
Wow.
I love that.
Dear reader, I wish you could see what I see right now. Oh my god.
Do you see what I see? What is that?
I see a star dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite. With a tail as big as a kite, or something.
All right, great, exciting kite story there. We do have some other good news too, though. It's that Nick has joined us in the comments.
And Nick
does
loves
not hate
birds.
Sure, does not hate birds.
Nick loves
Nick also
birds.
says he got that TV 3D printed on his body.
It's really interesting that Nick has time to respond in the chat, but not to my text.
Nick got that little TV 3D printed right on his nipples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no response
the
from
boob
Nick.
tube, they call it. Thank you. My show and tell item is not even remotely related to that. Not at all. It's this very real diamond that I have. Oh, it's real.
The
It's
family
very valuable.
jewels.
Yeah, exactly. It's very valuable. I have it because I'm extremely rich.
Here, you want me to put it on the chaos cam?
Sure, I'd love to.
It
There
looks like this. This is what it would look like on my finger.
Oh wow! Are you asking me to propose?
Yes.
Okay.
I accept.
Okay. Well.
Just kidding.
We're gonna farce now.
Oh my goo!
It's so good.
Definitely a real diamond and not a piece of plastic
I was gonna
purchased
say,
at the same time as that television.
I was gonna say, I know that we're like, this stream is like jokes and kids and poofs and funs, but like, this is a legitimate real diamond because like, yep, that would break my tooth.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's how you can tell if it'll break your tooth. That's a real diamond.
It's a real diamond.
Yeah.
The jawbreaker that I broke my tooth on 2 years ago, ironically, also a diamond.
Old-timey prospectors, when they bid a coin, they weren't testing for gold, they were testing for diamonds. Yeah.
They said, oh, not a diamond, it's just stinky old gold.
Yeah, those like
threw it out.
Yeah, those Kinder eggs that were banned in the U.S. had diamonds inside. Yeah, I love diamond history.
Wow.
So my show and tell, which I was originally going to bring, I'm not perfect. Okay, I left it at home. I forgot it. As soon as I got out the door, I was like, it's not with me. And I don't want to say what it is because I'll bring it for a future show and tell, but just know that it's good. And it's a friend. It's a friend.
Everybody loves a friend.
Yes.
This year I sing.
I love that this is the year of Jerry singing. So speaking of friends, speaking of Jerry, my show and tell is something that she just gave to me right before we started the show, okay? Here we go. It's a bra. It's a Fenty brand bra. Fenty is Rihanna's brand.
Savage.
Savage Fenty. As you can see, it's red and pink. We have this little mesh here. I don't actually know if it's going to fit me quite yet, but I'm going to try.
It's very cute.
It's so cute. See, before Jerry gave me this, I am wearing a bra that I got at Target right before this, and I was thinking about, honestly, just lifting up my shirt and showing everybody, but
we elected not to do that on the stream.
Yeah, we elected to not do that because
it wasn't
of
unanimous
laws. So instead, I'll just wear this.
Sure.
It's beautiful.
Which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to try it on. I'm so thankful that Jerry just gave this to me. Oh my God, should I put it on?
You are going to give me money for it, right?
Yes, I'm going to pay her for it. She said it's a cool 30 thou, which is like chump change to a girl like me. So
same. That's what's that? A shaving of this?
Oh, it looks like it's gonna fit so good.
I think it will fit,
I think
you
it's gonna
guys.
fit great.
If the bra fits, bra it.
Great. A totally normal, not at all off the rails stream for 2019.
It really got me. I'm sorry.
I've got 2 bras on. What's up? Earlier today I had none. Now I have 2. What's going on?
Woo!
Abundance.
Exponential.
Yeah, I was gonna
growth.
say by this time tomorrow you'll have on 20.
Honestly, it being up here is like kind of a different form of support that I didn't know I needed.
Yeah, kind of the opposite, almost, you'd think.
Is it good for? Do you feel like your posture is better?
Yeah, I feel like I've actually reached alignment, and I've had back pain for 30 plus years, and it's vanished.
Wow.
Thank you, Rihanna, thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Clonk.
I've realized in the last week or so, maybe I've always known this, but I've realized I fundamentally do not know the difference between good posture and tits out. I'm always like, is this it?
That would be an amazing tweet. You should tweet that.
I'm like, shoulders up, down, back. You know how it goes. But then I'm like, is this just me being like, look at him?
Yeah. It's a hard line. So,
yeah. Oh, are tits too perky? Try one of these. Nick is saying for the folks who need their titties pushed directly to the ground.
Yeah.
You got them anti-gravity titties? We got the tool for you.
The cement shoes of bras.
That's rich. Is that the end of this segment?
Yeah, I think probably because we've got a couple other things to get through.
Yeah, I want to do.
Yeah,
you're in charge.
Why don't we do one of my favorite segments, hosted by our dear own Jerry?
So this is a semi-regular segment, which this week we do Sad or Horny. This is going to be Sad or Dorothy. I have the collected poetry of Dorothy Parker. If you're wondering how we pick the topics for these, it's, Jerry bought a new book.
I love Sad or Dorothy.
Yeah.
Just the name is already getting me all
fired up.
Fired right up.
I have to warn you, when I started this, I love Dorothy Parker. I love her short stories. I think she's a delight, very witty. We're going to get into this, and we're going to realize I don't think she's a very good poet. So,
oh, really? Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ready to have a blast. Dorothy Parker is, I know we all got started with Edna St. Vincent Hornet, but and a sad Vincent Horne. I like to think of Dorothy Parker as the straight man's Edna St. Vincent Millay. She was cool. She actually was really cool. She's buried in like the garden of the NAACP headquarters because she left her fortune to them. Well, technically she left it to MLK, and then post MLK she said like if he dies, give it to the NAACP. Uncomfortably prescient.
Cool.
But yeah, she's cool. She got arrested for protesting the murders of Sacco and Vanzetti.
Wow.
So let's
Oh,
start.
I guess I should not.
Yes.
I should not read over the shoulder. No spoilies.
No spoilies.
We're gonna go ahead and start. For those of you at home who don't remember how the game goes, I will give you the title of a poem, and then we're gonna decide if you think it's more sad or more horny. It is probably both. I'm gonna go with Unfortunate Coincidence.
Sad. I'm gonna go sad.
I'm gonna go horny.
Okay.
Okay, we got a
Two
sad, we
sides.
got a horny.
Excuse
Is
me.
anyone at home tuning in? No.
They are, but we won't wait for them to. Yeah.
By the time you swear
Nick
you're
says
his,
horny.
Nick says horny. By the time you swear you're his, shivering and sighing, and he vows his passion is infinite, undying. Lady, make a note of this. One of you is lying.
Ooh, a mystery poem.
I think it was still more horny though. in
Was
the
it
end.
Oh, yeah,
horny?
yeah, yeah. It's definitely, if you say you're orgasming and he says he loves you, one of you is lying. Right? That's the read?
I
By
love.
the time you swear you're his, shivering and sighing, and he vows his passion is infinite, undying. Lady, make a note of this. One of you is lying.
Love it. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit horny.
I think
Yeah,
it's-
I
I
think
think
it's more horny
horny.
than sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shivering and sighing.
Yeah,
is
that's what
VV
literally.
horny.
If Nick wouldn't have cut me off, I was gonna say anything that says shivering and sighing is horny. That was an original thought, and Nick is plagiarizing me.
As always.
As always.
Next, I think we're gonna do sight.
Sight.
Sad.
Okay, I was gonna say horny.
Well, you know, I want to
Sad,
say.
horny. Oh wait,
Okay.
oh I thought you were done.
Well, I'm just like, I feel like I'm just choosing just to like, you know, it's like when you take like a
Right.
test and you're like, I chose A last time.
Like
Like,
the title's not very evocative.
Right.
sight. Yeah, I'm gonna still.
We don't like get points or anything, so we can.
You don't know that.
Okay, I guess I don't.
It all counts to him.
Our
PA.
producer, Jason.
Yeah. He's thinking. He's
Yeah.
counting.
Yeah. Yes, I know. No,
Please.
we'll do notes after.
Yeah, we're gonna do notes
Okay.
after.
We'll stop talking to you. Sorry. Hates it when we acknowledge him.
Nicholas says sad. Please read this in the middle of something Cassie and me is saying.
Okay, perfect.
You're welcome. Unseemly are the open eyes that watch the midnight sheep, that look upon the secret skies, nor close abashed in sleep, that see the dawn drag in unbidden to birth another day. Oh, better far their gaze were hidden beneath the decent clay.
You know, I don't even know what that means.
I guess sad, but I didn't get much of either from that one.
Yeah, no, that's just everybody's dead.
Yeah.
I think it's sad. I did a bad choice.
It's no. You didn't do a
fine.
bad choice. You did a great choice. I can't ever know what a poem means. Is my issue.
And neither can the rest of us.
Great, God, I'm glad to be in good company.
I love to do what, you know, I love a
Sure.
Roland Barthes. I love
We're
the
not
Arthur's
doing.
Dead.
We're not close reading in
No.
sad or horny.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, this one is called For a Sad Lady.
Horny.
That's a trick question. That's a
I'm-
trick title.
I'm excited to dig into this one because I don't know the answer.
Okay.
And let her loves when she is dead write this above her bones. No more she lives to give us bread who asked her only stones. I can't tell if it's a good dick joke.
Bo,
Only stones?
If we could,
Yeah.
if we had the ability to play back the tape, you would see me doing this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And viewers at home can do that. We're on video, so.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Nick's saying bones horny, stones horny. And let her loves when she is dead, right this above
She
her
has
bones.
multiple loves. That's horny.
No more she lives to give us bread? Who
Get
asked
that?
her only
Yeah.
stone?
Actually, she's
like,
horny.
Let's
get this
bread.
Oh my god. All right, so we figured it out.
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah, I think it's a great TikTok.
Yeah.
Wow. Incredible.
Resume. She loves a brief sort of.
Yeah, there's not a lot to that, but sad. That makes me sad.
Sad. That makes me sad. I'm gonna say sad as well.
Okay.
I'm like, there's no way that resume can be horny, and if there is, hats off to this woman.
Razors pain you, rivers are damp, acids stain you, and drugs cause cramp. Guns aren't lawful, nooses give, gas smells awful, you might as well live.
Oh.
Sure, I've heard that before. I didn't realize that was her
Let me
work
look
there.
at it.
Yeah.
I'm a tactile learner. So this is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I
thought so.
love about Dorothy Parker is that I do think she's got like a bit of like a Tumblr poet thing going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
like definitely I would use some of these as like captions on a MySpace photo.
Absolute.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I said that. Nick says resume is job, so both. Oh, resume is job, so both.
Sunglasses emoji.
You're fired.
Oh.
I just fired Nick.
Wow.
You're hired again. I'm benevolent. Abundance. The name of this episode is Abundance, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. It's been a through line for me.
Is abundance.
Yeah, you've said it several times.
Yeah. And so.
And maybe we'll end the episode by you doing abundance.
Abundance.
Ooh, I love
And then
buns.
after we're gonna have a super cut of me just saying abundance every time.
Okay, I
in
think
this
you've only
episode.
said it I think that was only the third time I've heard you say the
No,
word
it's been
abundance.
like the sixth
been-
time.
You
Yeah.
said abundance a lot?
Yeah, we've been we've said abundance abundantly.
Nick says a bun dance.
Yeah, I was trying to do that earlier, but apparently it didn't read.
I
A
read
bun
it.
head. Bun heads.
Summary.
Summary.
Ooh, horny.
Every time I play this
Starting
game,
to get warm out. It's summery. Oh, I love it.
that's what I'm
horny.
saying.
Yeah.
Every time I play this game, I know that the two choices are sad or horny, but I always like have to bite my tongue to go gay. But like I don't even think she's gay.
She's not gay, which is I think one of her fundamental flaws. It's really
It
holding
is
me
a
back.
flaw if you're not.
But she was very horny and very sad, which I require. I require sad and horny. I
she wrote
definitely prefer
poems?
gay.
I'm gonna say horny as well.
Yeah.
Nick, what say you? We'll check in back later.
Nick
Yeah, who
say
knows?
abundant.
Yeah.
Nick say, ha ha ha, I was typing a summary joke,
he
but
was-
then Harper said it before I got there.
Yeah.
Great.
Good.
Glad to know
Miss
you
you
guys
too.
are on the same page, yeah.
Summary is horny. Every loves the love before in a duller dress. That's the measure of my lore. Here's my bitterness. Would I knew a little more or very much less? Is that the one I want to drink? Yeah.
All right. Yeah, somebody said something about a dress. Uh-oh.
Every loves the love before in a duller dress.
Uh-oh.
That's the measure of my lore. Here's my bitterness.
Ooh, that dull
Would
dress.
I knew a little more or very much less. You're really trying to make it horny.
I'm
It's
trying
a sad-
so hard.
Much less horny. Less clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is the duller dress. It's saying like it looks good on you, but you know where that dress would look better.
Yeah,
On
on
my
the ground.
ex.
On my ex.
Yeah, that's sad.
Bitterness.
Bitterness. Sorry that I can't read poems.
Nick says, no, I actually, while you're reading that, I was like, Jerry's doing a really good job at reading poems, is what I thought.
Thank you.
Nick says, oh my god, hi Grant. That's my friend Grant.
Hi.
Hello to Grant in the chat.
Nick says, summary is horny. That's true.
Yeah.
Do we got a couple more?
Yeah. I can do a few more or one more.
Sure.
The satin dress.
Well, that's horny. That's got to be horny.
It's got to be horny, and if it's not, burn the book.
If it's not horny, then we'll have fallen into another one of your classic traps.
Yes, Jerry has her classic traps.
I do.
She's the trap queen.
Have to say, I'll get to it in a minute.
Okay.
Satin dress. We said horny.
Yeah.
Needle, dip and dart. Thrusting
Horny.
up and down.
Horny.
Where's the man could ease a heart like a satin gown? See the stitches curve and crawl round the cunning seams. Patterns thin and sweet and small as a lady's dreams. Wantons go in bright brocades, brides in organdie. Ginghams for the plighted maid, satins for the free. Wools to line a miser's chest, crepes to calm the old. Velvet hides an empty breast, satins for the bold. Lawn is for a bishop's yoke, linens for a nun. Satin is for wiser folk, would the dress were done. Satin glows in candle light, satins for the proud. They will say who watch at night, what a fine shroud.
Horny, right?
So, yeah, horny.
It's horny, but she's also literally saying she wants to be dead.
I mean, there's something horny
She's
about
horny
that.
for death. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we're all horny.
That will
for
accept that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's impossible for me to read this poem though and not immediately be like fancy, you know, satin
Yeah.
pants and dress.
I'm like satin, horny,
Yeah.
dress, horny.
Yeah. I love me some Reba.
Cunning
so.
seams. Wasn't that something?
Yeah, cunning seams sounds
Horny.
like it's so horny.
Horny.
Nick in the chat's arguing sad tin dress, but
Yeah.
I think he's just combined words there. No real argument.
Okay, there were two more I wanted to do, and I just have to locate them. There are so many little books in here, you see.
Yeah, you've got.
Oh.
Honestly, it's you might as well have marked the poems you weren't gonna read. Is kind of what it looks like.
She writes so many short poems. Okay, there are three more I want to do.
I have a question.
Yes.
For the next segment, I will need a pen or marker.
Yeah, we can make that happen.
It doesn't have to be right now. I'm saying it out loud.
Okay,
As the host.
We'll figure that out.
Jason, you want to throw me one down?
Would you toss
Yeah,
one?
Jason's
underhand. Thank you. When we get
He's
there.
giving me the silent treatment.
Yeah.
Again.
What did you do this time?
Communication is key, is all I will say.
Yeah. Gotta agree. Where the fudge did I put it?
I'm loving this sort of like. I love, honestly, the challenge of like the one-word titles because it really challenges us to think beyond like what we think sad or horny could be. Like, you know, it can't be just given to us on a silver platter. Sometimes we have to use our imagination.
Work, bitch.
Here's that
okay,
pen.
we're gonna do
Thank
Penelope.
you. Oh my God.
Quickly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We have the best team in the world.
Yeah.
We're all a family here.
We really are.
When you're here, you're family. And that's the first time that's ever been said.
Penelope.
The name is Penelope.
The name is Penelope.
Oh, Grant says that he's literally horny for that heavy pour of wine.
Oh,
Sure,
it's
that
so
makes
good.
sense.
Yeah, and so are all of us.
Yeah. Okay, I found the other ones, but
Oh, wow.
It sounded a lot harder than
It
it
did.
than
It
it
sounded
was.
loud.
It
I
sounded
know.
very
I
hard.
think that every time I'm here, Harper and Jerry are like, Nini's gonna break a glass.
Listen, everybody's gonna break a glass.
Listen,
I'm breaking a glass.
I'm not
It's
saying
fine.
you're wrong for feeling that way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that is the energy in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not wrong. I mean, I haven't broken a glass here yet. But
I've broken many glasses, so it's fine.
okay. I love that.
Penelope, sad, horny.
Sad. Penelope, sad.
Horny.
Okay. In the pathway of the sun, in the footsteps of the breeze, where the world and sky are one, he shall ride the silver seas. He shall
Horny.
cut the glittering wave, I shall sit at home and rock, rise to heed a neighbor's knock, brew my tea and stip my thread, bleach the linen for my bed. They will call him brave.
Oh, that's like sad.
Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah. It's doing a whole men get to take adventures and
I'm sitting at
stride
home.
and- yeah.
And I'm just
holding
chilling.
the fucking fort down.
Yeah.
I'm fighting off suitors. I'm maybe sleeping with the neighbor. I rise to heed a neighbor's knock really feels like we might be getting it down.
So there's an element
but
there.
I think we're mostly sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I found the two I actually wanted to read. Are we excited about that?
Yes.
I'm excited about it.
On cheating the fiddler.
Ooh, horny.
Yeah, horny.
Okay. I love these two as a pair. That's not the poem. That's just me talking about the poetry.
I was like, ooh.
Abstract. Then we will have tonight, we said. Tomorrow may we not be dead. The morrow touched our eyes and found us walking firm above the ground. Our pulses quick, our blood light. Tomorrow's gone. We'll have tonight.
Oh.
That is...
It turned out to be horny.
I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ding, ding,
we
ding,
did
There was
it.
a little twist to the end there.
Horny.
It turned out horny.
Did you guys see my tweet recently?
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about it, but
We can. Do you want to wrap up this one last
Yeah,
one?
wrap
We
it
can
up.
Talk about your tweet?
wrap it up.
We don't.
Okay. No, yeah. We can talk about it all.
Don't be silly. Wrap it up. Go
Okay.
ahead.
The flaw in paganism.
Oh my God. What? Okay. Sad.
I'll
Well, maybe horny.
say, I'll say horny.
I'm going to say horny too.
I hope we're ending it on a horny one.
Is it horny to be at home by yourself? It is horny to be at home by yourself, and I will not compromise on that point, says Nick. Read the last poem. And that's true. I work from home. Yeah.
Home time in.
I thought home time.
Home time. Let's read that poem. Poem time.
Poem time.
Drink and dance and laugh and lie, love the reeling midnight through, for tomorrow we shall die. But alas, we never do.
Oh my God. She's
Horny.
she's trying to die.
She's trying to die
Is the
so
thing.
hard.
How'd she die again?
I think the way we all expect. I don't remember. Can we talk? Yeah, I think the way we all expect. She died. No, she died like old and alone in her apartment on the Upper East Side.
Horny,
Yeah.
as Nick has argued.
Yeah, Home Alone.
Yeah.
Horny.
Okay.
I was gonna do the.
Yeah,
I just like.
I was like, I'm not gonna fucking do that.
I just like those last two chicks out there.
I think it was the right choice.
New year, new me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think
I'm
it's
not
the right
gonna do
choice.
the Home Alone face.
Yeah.
Again
Yeah.
on the Secret Handshake stream. I'm done with the lean-in jokes. I'm done with the Home Alone jokes.
You learned how to read.
I fucking finally learned how to fucking read. What an excellent addition. That was truly riveting start to finish.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like I'm like...
That's how it sounds when you wrap up a segment. Yeah. It's hard, isn't it? Yeah. Let's finish.
Sorry.
Let's finish this off. Let's finish this off. We
All
got
right.
one
So-
more fun thing.
One more segment that we've got. We're going to do a mash board. As you can see, you don't get the normal sort of MASH for this round because I wanted to do, well, actually, I will always give credit where credit is due. And credit is due to Nick Sanchez, who was like, you should do MASH, but instead of MASH, you should do 2019 and make that mean something because they're both 4 characters,
Yeah,
if you
I got
can
it.
understand that. So this is actually 2019.
Whoa!
So the 2019 actually does stand for, like, so in traditional MASH, it's mansion, apartment, shack, house. And in 2019, it's 2-door garage. You live in a 2-door garage. 0, that means a 0 gravity living space.
Okay. Space.
1 bedroom apartment, just for some sense of normalcy. And then 9 sinks, no other furniture.
Okay.
Sinks are furniture.
Well, when you got 9 of them, they start to be. Yeah.
The categories are, so this mash board is sort of like things impending this year.
Right.
And also, let us know in the chat if you want to be mashed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you're trying to get mashed.
We've got one person who we can mash here.
2019.
So if anybody wants to be mashed, just give a shout out. But we'll continue to talk about the board while we wait to see if that happens.
So the categories that we have are destinations you may go to. The partner that you will meet, fall in love with, spend the year with.
Okay.
Some goals you might achieve this year. Your new signature smell of the year. And your new signature accessory.
Ooh.
So should I go ahead and read what they are?
Maybe a selection, a selection of them. Just don't. We don't need to go through every single one because we'll get crossed off. But
we'll get crossed off.
Yeah.
That's true.
So like for a destination, like it could be a phone screen repair kiosk at the mall. Your partner like could be a night, just a night.
K-N-I?
Yes, K-N-I-G-H-T. A goal you could achieve is the perfect cannonball.
Ooh.
Your new smell could be fresh baby, like a fresh baby. And your new accessory could be a fat blunt.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just on you at all times. It's kind of like hanging off the lip.
Yeah, like that, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So who wants to get mashed? Anybody?
Nobody's volunteered yet. Would Jerry, do you think one of us should do it? Do you want to do it?
I think we can do it. Yeah, do you want to be mashed? Do you want me to
Do you
be
want to rock,
mashed?
paper, scissors for it? Rock, paper, scissors,
Shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
That's you. Okay.
That's me.
All right, it's Jerry. I sort of wanted Jerry to be the one to get mashed because one of the destinations is Paris. And I know that's one of your New Year's resolutions. One of Jerry's New Year's resolutions, if I may, is to go to Paris.
I am that bitch.
Which is the best resolution you could ever have. Have no other resolutions but that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be fun.
So as MASH, so the science behind MASH is that you draw a spiral, and Jerry will close her eyes, and the studies have shown, draw the spiral, she says stop, we do some math to get the number, and okay, so I'm going to start drawing right now.
Now.
I draw a line, whatever. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Forgot one of the numbers in the order they go in for a second there.
Yeah. I just learned how to read, so counting comes next.
Okay.
That's,
What did I say? 8?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. 2019. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So one of the destinations was a nap station in Manhattan. Like Casper is doing these things where you can like show up and pay like $30 for like a half hour of like the perfect nap environment.
Yeah.
Sorry to say that that's not in your future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so one of the goals was to master the pottery wheel. Like I was thinking of like the ghost scene.
I'm very sad to not get to do that.
Sorry
Do you
about
take
that.
pottery classes?
Maybe.
Yes.
I think there's like a place not too far from here.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4,
I'll
5,
throw
6,
a
7,
pot.
8. Ah, man. Your new accessory will not be a strap.
Okay.
Sorry. 1, 2. Harper is disappointed at how many times I've mentioned the strap in this episode.
You know what? Do it anything you want.
Abundance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so one of your destinations is not going to be a phone screen repair kiosk at the mall.
Great.
Honestly, thank God.
Hope that doesn't mean I break my phone.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your accessory is not going to be a fat blunt. Sorry.
That was fast.
Actually,
that's turns out.
Yeah, no, that's fine with me.
Yeah, it is fine.
Just
with
saw
you.
that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, now this is some bad news.
It's Paris.
I'm so sorry to tell you that your mash is broken because I'm going to Paris.
I think it is, and I'll allow that.
Or like maybe I'll also go to.
Wait, this means your new destination for 2019 is Ruby Tuesdays.
No, I'm sorry. I guess, yeah, maybe it'll happen. I'm imagining a moment in, like, mid-September where, like, I find myself in a Ruby Tuesdays and I'm like, that bitch!
Moments later, a text from me. The show was picked up by NBC.
I'm literally like, the thing about Ruby Tuesdays is like, in Wichita, like they would play Ruby Tuesdays commercials. We don't have a Ruby Tuesdays in Wichita. Yes, because I was like, I gotta go to that place. Like I was like, their burgers look good.
Yeah, there's nothing like wrong with Ruby Tuesdays, but it's just like a TGI Fridays earlier in the week. Like,
yeah, and it's like Ruby Tuesdays or Paris. Sophie's choice.
Maybe I'll go to the Ruby Tuesdays in Paris.
Ooh, did they have that there?
I don't know.
It's like, dine under the Eiffel Tower in a Ruby Tuesdays.
Yeah. It's called a Royale with Tuesdays.
Okay. Let's get this chart did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is actually awesome. So the accessory that I crossed off was a shiny nickel, which honestly rules, but the one that you do have, your signature accessory for 2019, is a monocle, in parentheses, cool.
I have to say, when you said a shiny nickel, I was disappointed because I would have worn it as a little monocle. So this is perfect.
And here you go.
Kind of the opposite of a monocle, though, if you think about it.
Why?
I choose not to think about it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so your new smell isn't fresh roses, but you have a pretty good. Yeah.
I'm excited to learn about new smells.
1, 2, 3. Wait, have I been counting these? We're going to find out. 1, 2. Wait, where do I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is science.
Yeah, it's exact science.
8. So you will not be achieving the goal of bench pressing Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Because I can already do it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I will press on a
1,
bench.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not going to be living in a zero gravity living space.
Honestly, it seems stressful.
I agree.
I think I stated.
You'd have to schedule your bathroom breaks.
No,
You would.
As we know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe I said this before, I'm just worried I'd hit myself in the face a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, I am thinking about, like, the food floating around and sort of just, that's fun.
It's fun at first.
It's fun at first, but then it's like, God damn it.
I just want my food to stay.
I just want my food to stay. Where did I just cross off? Zero gravity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Your partner is not Grimace from McDonald's, which I didn't write this down, but if you were to be with Grimace from McDonald's, that would mean free McDonald's for life.
Okay.
He's kind of shaped like a space shuttle.
He's shaped like, like sort of like a gumdrop.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
With arms and legs.
I always think of him as a purple nugget.
He is a purple nugget.
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. How am I? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm crossing off for your new smell fresh baked bread, but it's still an option.
Yeah!
Because new smell, the options were fresh roses, fresh baked bread, fresh baby, and fresh baked bread.
Yes.
Oh, okay, great.
Give me that fresh baked bread.
That's incredible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your partner is not Reese Witherspoon.
I have to admit I'm disappointed by that.
Yeah, she rules, I think. She posted today that she's like, I know I'm late to the game, but I just tried oat milk. And the reason that I knew that is because somebody texted me and was like, you're fucking influence. And I was like, I guess I've reached Reese Witherspoon. I don't know.
I mean, it's about time. No, I'm not saying I trust her, but I do think she's a treasure.
I don't trust her, but I treasure her. Yeah, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're not living in a 1-bedroom.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going, okay, this is interesting. You're not living in a two-door garage. You are living with 9 sinks, no other furniture.
I love it. I'll lie on the ground. The wet, wet ground.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I can
5,
fill up
6.
the house.
You can wash off your monocle.
So your other potential partner was Lena Waithe. You did not get her. Instead, your future partner is a knight.
I'm very stressed about that. I will say I have this year, in a form of good karma, given away multiple quartets about lady knights. So I'm just assuming it's one of those.
Yes.
Because otherwise, I feel like the chivalric
knight.
code and a whole warrior male
Excuse
thing
me.
seems intense.
Yeah. That's why I specified a knight.
Knights of the round sink. Because you won't have a table.
You.
Oh, it hadn't even occurred to me that the sinks could be not functioning sinks.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, how good!
You can turn the knob, sure. They don't have to pour out water.
Well, they could be like out and upside down. You know,
Oh,
they could be
Yes. Okay. So
a urinal.
I crossed off fresh baby. So your new smell is fresh baked bread.
Gimme. I
1,
had
2, 3,
Panera
4,
for
5,
the first
6,
time
7,
in like
8.
a year.
Oh, shit.
On New Year's Eve, it was so good.
Panera.
Yeah, I had that baguette. I went.
Panera slaps.
So good.
Honestly.
I love bread.
So your goal that you will achieve, the one that I crossed off was eat 1,000 hot dogs, and I put vegetarian option available just because like I know your dietary restrictions. But you won't be doing that. Instead, the goal you will achieve this year is the perfect cannonball, which honestly rules.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and read this 2019 MASH.
Ready.
So you will live in a space with 9 sinks, no other furniture. Your new destination will be Ruby Tuesdays. You'll probably go there with your partner, who is a knight. And
Tuesday night.
Ruby Tuesday night. You will achieve the perfect cannonball.
I'm ready.
Your new
You're
smell.
prepping for the perfect cannonball.
Amazing form. Your new smell is fresh baked bread, and your 2019 accessory is a monocle.
I love it. Can I have 2 so I can see?
Nope.
I'll work it out.
We'll work it out. And that was 2019 MASH board.
Wow.
The first MASH board of the year
Exciting.
ever done.
Wow.
Amazing.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Every year it's more likely for that to be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the youth?
What?
Do the youth still mash?
They do it on their phones now.
They do the Monster MASH?
Oh, yeah.
Monster mash?
Maybe.
We used to do the Transylvania twist, but now.
What's been going on? What's been going on in this?
Oh, Nick's just suggesting wine with oat milk.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we have to end the show.
Yeah. I mean, we've run over our like little time, but honestly, we're like right on like a half hour.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, our producers at NBC will, but other than that. But for now, we can run long, and it's all right. You know?
We gotta get it in while we can, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We love having you in the chat. We love having you on the stream. We love having you just like in our lives. We're thankful for you. We're going to be back next week, Wednesday night, Eastern Standard Time. 9-ish. We started 9:30 tonight. 9:30.
We got 9:30. That's usually it.
We've had a great time tonight. It's a new year, new us, new MASH, new monocle, new
Subscribe.
night.
Hit the subscribe button so hard you break your computer.
Smash that motherfucking subscribe button below.
You can email us at fun@secrethandshake.live.
You can respond to us at Secret Handshake.
At Live Handshake, I think is the Twitter.
Oh, yeah, Live Handshake is the Twitter, and Secret Handshake Live is the Instagram. Is that right?
Who could say?
We're going to find out right now. It is Secret Handshake Live. Follow us on Instagram. And
I'm
yawning
to take us out. We gotta end the show. We're all gonna yawn.
If you want me to stay, I'll never leave. I'll never leave if you want me to stay. I'll never